Hi YouTube, this is a video response about Rosemary's video. Do you tell? Um, you know, I do tell. Why? Because as you can see and as you know, I'm a very tall person. And sometimes when I order smaller portions or I try to ask for, the child's menu or half of the portion. Um, People don't believe that I'm going to be full with that amount of food. And and at work, when I go to work and people see the portions that I eat for my lunch, for my breakfast, they believe that I'm eating just a very small amount of food. And people have asked, and well, I like to tell because here in Mexico, this is not as common as in the U.S. or people do not tell a lot of times that they had surgery, especially with the BSG, which is not that popular as the gastric bypass or the lap band. Um, so I try to tell all the time my family, my friends, um, people that knew me, before with my 286 pounds. And after, they asked me how I lost the weight. And I do tell, because it's always good to let people know that maybe if they don't have a problem with their weight, maybe they have someone they know that is having problems because of their weight, and this could be a good solution for them. So, to keep to have people informed, I think that's such a great thing to end up with this stigma of the weight loss surgery that is, like the magic thing to do to lose weight, you know, change how people think. And I think it's good to share to as much people as you can. Um, right now, it's so funny because now that I'm pregnant, I've had the opportunity to share this with a lot of people that have questions. Sorry, that have questions about how it is to be pregnant and have the weight loss surgery. Mm. And well, for me, it has been such a different scenario from my first pregnancy to this one. Today I had my doctor's appointment, and he had my file, my records, and he was saying, you know what, when you were pregnant with Katia, you were 280 pounds, and your blood pressure was very high, your laboratory exams were terrible, cholesterol, sugar, um, everything. It was like looking at someone else's medical history, which is great that I'm having a perfect blood pressure right now. I just gained a pound this month, so because I've been taking care of myself, and because the tool is helping me to control also um, when you know when I feel those like cravings. I have educated myself not to fall in the temptations, may I say, or uh, yes, I've tried. I've eaten things that I feel like, oh, I would like to try this because I have a craving, but just a small portion, or I share with my husband. I don't have to eat at all. Um, but it was so different when I was pregnant with Kathy. I was tired all the time. I just wanted to be in bed. I felt, physically, it was so heavy for me just to walk. And people say now that it doesn't look like I'm, you know, 36 weeks pregnant right now. They say that I look like, like I'm not going to have a baby very soon. So that's a great accomplishment for me. Because I was very afraid of gaining a lot of weight during this pregnancy. Mm, yeah, sometimes I feel hungry more often, but I try to keep, you know, my fridge with stuff that I can eat, like yogurt or fruits. I have watermelon, bananas that give me, the carbs that I need, but in a healthy way. Um, I I always have my cheese. I have my chicken. Yeah, sometimes my tortillas or whatever, but I try to eat, things from my house. Um, oh, sorry. And those kind of things. And yeah, sometimes I feel like, oh, I'm craving some corn. We eat the corn prepared here in Mexico with some butter and cream and chili. So when I feel like I want something like that, I just order like the smallest one, so I can just satisfy my craving, but not go too crazy about it. Um, and it's been fantastic. Look, I have something that I wanted to show you. My rings are still big, if you can see. Um, I'm not puffy, and I'm feeling great. And I have a lot of things to get done before the baby's born, so I'm trying to keep myself busy, uh, but also, having my rest and being a good girl because I don't want to feel like I'm not eating enough just because I don't want to gain weight. I'm just eating what I'm supposed to be eating and what the baby needs, and that's it. So, um, people have asked doctors because they see my scars. So I do tell, I have VSG surgery. I had my VSG surgery last May last year, sorry. And they are like, and they ask, like, how was it? How are you feeling? And it's nice. I mean, even one doctor said that he was considering to have a weight loss surgery, and after I spoke to him, he's more like he wants to do more research and trying to change his life, and that's pretty cool. So my advice, I think, is that we need to tell, not just because not being afraid of being judged by the people, but to educate and maybe there is going to be someone along the way that will be benefit for that information that we can provide firsthand. So, well, that's it, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.